Well, I'm a qualified teacher and I trained originally in a subject that no longer exists now called home economics, and I taught in schools for many years and was also head of design and technology. In fact, I was one of the first heads of design and technology in any of the schools once national curriculum came in. What I do now is I no longer teach in schools, but I predominantly train teachers. I'm not employed by an education authority. My employment is through an educational charitable trust, and so the work involves training teachers. So really I felt, and I have felt for quite a long time, that I've needed that higher level qualification to give credence really to the work that I do. So although I know already I've got the knowledge and the information in the background, I needed really to have that. And actually besides that, it was for my own interest. I know that Harper's got a very good reputation. The majority of the work that it does, it revolves around food in some way, albeit a lot of it historically has been agriculture, and that's not a route I've necessarily wanted to go down. But really from its reputation, and also it's got, I've learned even more since I've been here, a really nice, warm, friendly family atmosphere. And I didn't want to, at this stage as a postgrad, to be going to such a big university where actually you're just a number and not a person. I've enjoyed the variety of the different modules that I have covered, and although some of them perhaps would not have been, before embarking on the course, subjects that I would have considered of actually following in isolation, but as part and parcel of the whole course, they've actually been really enjoyable, and I've learned a lot about things that I suppose I didn't expect to learn about. Some of the modules that I was particularly interested in were the things like food safety, food production management, other aspects that I had an interest in, but I was expecting to find maybe slightly difficult, were things like finance. But actually, I really did enjoy that, and I found it very useful. And for those people who are thinking of setting up their own business, then that really was very valuable. Human resources, as part of my work, I've always been responsible for other members of staff. So again, it gave me another insight into aspects of that particular part of work. Well, coming here as a postgrad and as a slightly older student, I thought I might find it quite daunting, because obviously the majority of the students here are undergraduates. So I thought, do I really want to be around 18-year-olds? Because these are the kind of children that not so long ago, I mean, they're not children, they're adults, but these are the age of people that I was teaching. So I thought, do I really want to be part and parcel of that? But in actual fact, I found that I've settled in absolutely fine. I haven't found it a problem, and I can relate perfectly well to people of all ages anyway. Plus, the people that are on the postgraduate courses are very varied in age, very varied in culture, and an interesting thing and an enjoyable thing about that is actually mixing with people from all over the world. And just talking to them and finding out their different interests and aspirations. Following this course has helped me considerably. One of the things I do feel it's helped me with is research. I've always had to do research throughout the whole of my working life in relation to everything that I've done. And I have to write articles for publications and so on, again as part of my work. But actually, I now know I didn't actually research them in the right way. And I do find now that I've got much better research skills, that I can actually, I've got a wider scope to go at, and I can now offer more to those articles because of that knowledge I've now gained.